everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Something pretty crazy happened to me this weekend, and that was I went to my local Disney store and I walked over to the clearance aisle and I saw this. And I said, I just cannot resist this doll at this price point. I have never gotten a limited edition doll for so cheap before, and on top of that I have the Disney Visa rewards card, and I had about $68 left on the rewards card, so she ended up costing me a grand total of $6, which is really exciting. I don't normally get the live action dolls. In fact, I haven't been buying a lot of the limited edition dolls lately anyway. I have the Robin Hood and Maid Marian set, and then I have the Diamond Celebration Special Sleeping Beauty that I bought in Disneyland. I've had quite a few of the limited edition dolls, and I always end up selling them. I kind of regret selling my Ariel. I had one of the, I think I had the very original Ariel that they put out in this size, the 16 inches, and I ended up selling her. And I think I finally figured out the reason I keep selling these dolls is because I always leave them in the box, and I am not an in-box collector. But I feel like it's such a sin to open these dolls. Well, at this price point, and actually only $6 out of my pocket, I feel like it's okay to go ahead and set Hermione free here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I actually consulted with my friend Paku before I decided to do this, and she gave me the courage to kind of go ahead and do it. So what I'm gonna try to do today is I'm gonna try to open her as carefully as possible, because I do really like the display details of the box, so I'd like to put her back in the box. You can see there's a three-dimensional sort of ballroom scene going on behind her. I'm gonna open her up and let's see how it goes. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to untie the back here. And you can see that original price of $129.95 and my big red clearance sticker for $69.99. I saw it and I really couldn't believe it. And I just had to grab her. My Disney store actually had a couple more, so if you're in the Charlotte area and you want her, there are two more, or there were two more there as of Saturday when I left. Okay, so I've got the exterior of the box off. Now it looks like this piece may just slide out, so let's see if I'm right, and it looks like I am. So she does, she just slid out very easily actually. No special tools required. So I'm gonna take this and set it to the side as well. Now, so let's take a look at how she's in there. Whoops, box just fell. So she's in there kind of like a Barbie, I guess, with some twist ties and some tape and tabs. I'm gonna be very careful in removing her. So first I'm gonna do the twist ties, and I'm gonna save all of these with the box, as I do sometimes with these types of things. So undo the twist ties. I'm gonna save this. Now let's see if I can get this clear cover off, and it just slides right off as well. So basically the only thing holding this whole thing together is the ribbon in the back, it seems like. Now, her hands are just sort of rubber banded in here, it seems like. So let's see if I can turn her hand loose from that rubber band. And yes, that was quite simple. So just got her hand out. Let's do the other hand. And you notice she has a little pinky ring on. I think that's super sweet. So let's take the other hand out, set it free. Now you can see the twist tie here is around her waist. So I'm gonna carefully pull one side of that out, and I'll leave the other side in. Okay, she's got more rubber bands at the elbows, or at this elbow at least. Whoops, I popped the rubber band, but that's not that difficult of a packing material to find. I think I'll go ahead and pop, well, I would pop the top one, but it is not wanting to pop. So let's just stretch her arm through, like so. There we go. Same thing with this arm. Let's see if I can maneuver her out of there. And yes, quite easily. So those rubber bands are still intact. Actually only busted one rubber band. Now, let's see. Okay, so we do have some snaps here that I need to undo. And I don't want to pull them because she's fragile. So I will go ahead and cut just these few little ties. I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to cut up here on top of the plastic so I don't get her dress. I really need about 5 hands for this procedure, but I'll just use the 2 of God, I suppose. Alright, that's not working, so maybe I will have to go to the underside and just be very, very careful about my cut. Oh, it's sandwiched in here. Okay, so I'm gonna, there we go, unsandwich the plastic here, and then I'm gonna make a very, very careful incision. And that is free. Oh, that kind of sucks. Look at, for a doll this expensive, of course, like I said, I didn't pay that much. Look at the holes that thing left behind. I don't know if my camera is picking that up, but that left 2 pretty sizable holes in the fabric. That really sucks. But anyway, most people don't unbox these, so I guess Disney doesn't really have an issue with it. There's another tie down at the bottom of her dress, so I'm gonna clip that one loose. And I guess this is just to, I guess her dress is clipped in just to hold the fullness out so you can see it in the box. That would be my guess. And that's a shame, really. It's even clipped together here. So the dress is clipped together right there. And like I said, that's a shame because it left those big holes in the fabric. All right, so let's see. She's also she was, another clip. Alright, let's see where all there's a lot of clips on this dress. So we'll just keep on clipping. Just keep on clipping, oh, and I have discovered a twist tie at the bottom that's holding her stand in place. So let's undo that one while we're down here. Okie dokie. Let's fold this. Feed that through there and pull that around her stand. Okay, so her stand is free now. I don't know if you were able to see that little maneuver I had to do. And I'm gonna take the twist tie from the back that I undid. I'm gonna pull out one of the sides and then untwist her legs. All right, I think she might be free, not quite, because her hair is also pinned in the box. Now I'm gonna pull her head slightly to the front and I'm just gonna clip these threads carefully. All right, and are we free yet? What are we still hanging on to here, Belle? Let's see. Something up at the top of her head is still clipped in, and I need to be very careful here because I do not want to ruin her hairstyle. And oh, so her head has got plastic clips through the actual plastic of the head. I've seen this on other dolls before, so I'm gonna lay her down and I'm gonna carefully try to clip that instead of tearing the box apart. And hopefully I will be successful. In the meantime, I'm noticing all the detail. Look at that ear cuff, that is so pretty. So let's see if I can do this. All right. 1 down, oh, 2, all right. So she is free from her box. And wow, she is stunning. So let's have a closer look at this girl. She has a gorgeous face. Not only did I get her on clearance, but there were 3 of them there. So I got to take my choice or my pick of the 3 dolls, and she had the prettiest face. So she was the one I got. I think they did a really good job here. I think she really has a likeness to Emma Watson. She's a really pretty doll. Obviously a really pretty subject on which they based the doll. So let's look around at her accessories. She's got this ear cuff here, and it is plastic, but it's painted gold. And then around her hair, if you look at her hair here, she's got a bun, a braided up bun, and then this circlet that goes around, also painted gold, and it is tied into place. She's got a couple of stray hairs right out of the box, but that should be pretty easy to take care of. Okay, and then her hair is really gelled up pretty good, whatever kind of gel or whatever it is that they use. And the back of her gown, she's got these, I don't know what you would call these things, but, well, ruffles maybe. She's got really pretty ruffles in the back of her gown. So that's very pretty. And this fabric is really a shimmery kind of fabric here. So I'm going to turn her around to the front. And on the front, you can see she's got a necklace. And the necklace is pinned down to the dress, so it won't come loose. It's just gonna stay there in position. And her dress is a 2-piece. So the bodice here is not connected to the skirt, which is kind of neat. The skirt is really full, so they did all this pinning in the box, I guess, so you could see all the detail of the skirt. And it's got this really nice embroidery and rhinestone work all around the base. And if I pull back one layer, let's see, I think, is this all pinned together? It is all pinned together, but they are actually separate layers of fabric. So even though they're pinned together, they are separate layers. I'm not going to unpin them just so that she'll retain her nice looks here. She is really pretty. I think I should have opened all my other Disney dolls, and then I would probably have kept them all. But just looking at them in the box always depresses me, so I ended up selling them all. Wow, she's stunning. So let's see. One other thing I want to check is her certificate, since I've actually opened her and can look at it. And I have got number 3089 out of 5,500. Alright, so what do you think? Have you ever opened your Disney limited edition dolls? Do you regularly open them? Do you think I have committed a crime for which I can never recover? For 70 bucks, like I said, I have no qualms whatsoever about opening this girl up. And she's really incredible. I'm really surprised at how much I like her once I got her open. So leave me your comments below if you have any. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.